Find your sit bones. Good morning, Berlin seniors. Good morning. Okay, so finding your sit bones and sitting up nice and straight and tall. Moving your shoulders up, down, and back, and soften your belly. Your palms to the ceiling. Just breathe. You're ready to come back. Hi. Good morning. I know I'm in the kitty corner position here. It feels off to me. I'm sure it's fine for you, but it feels a little funny. Be in a corner. All right, so let's move to the edge of our chair. Start to warm up. Begin by just breathing with the arms, just out and up, nice and slow. Letting it out. Times that audible sigh when you let out. Just it's time to go out and leave the hands together over your head, and fingers and point and reach. Inhale and press your palms to the ceiling. Make a connection with your thumbs, your pinkies, and move from side to side. Use your sit bones and move from side to side. Hold the belly in and round it as well. And back to center, release. Just come all the way down. Shake your hands, or shake your arms, roll your shoulders. To the back of the chair and top of the floor. Got a breath to this. So inhaling, we'll open the chest and squeeze your shoulder blades. And as you exhale, we'll together. And then reach back and breathe round. Couple more to your own breath. Release back to seated. Let's do a little cat and cow. Keep those elbows nice and straight as you lift your heart. And then round through the spine. And forth. And exhaling down. More your own breath. And then inhale it back. It happens here. You move side to side. Need a little space to work with, but also some support. So take your right hand and hold the other side of the chair, and the left arm right up next to your ear, and go open from side to side. Good. And again, feel your sit bones grounding. They want to lift, they want to rise, belly in and keep them grounded. Nice. And you have to see your shoulders pop back and down. And moving forward. And then bounce them a bit. And up to your ears and hold. And look to the edge of your chair. We'll walk a bit wide. And walking them together. Together and then walking them down. Trying to make them wide, round down. Close. Hands on your thigh, your side of your chair. Just take turns walking knees to the center. Rest yourself if you need to. Or your next time you walk the right knee, let's plant the left foot. Well, let me review the only two really safe positions for your knee in this pose are planted on the floor or tucking your toes under. Morning. Good morning. So anything on laying on the side is not safe for your knees. And the next time you drop your left knee to the center, plant your right foot and stretch the left leg back. And come back to the center and we'll walk together. A moment to notice. Breathe out. Let's take one knee to your chest and keep your head. And the other knee to your chest and over your head. How about a little open close? Something for the lift your legs out. Come up on the heels of your feet. Really press through the heels as you draw the toes back towards you. Back up onto the balls of your feet. And up onto your heels, lifting your toes. Balls of your feet. Toes, and just once more on the side. Heels, toes. Walk the feet, ankles, and knees, and then we'll draw the soles of your feet together. Notice how your sit bones rock to the front. You can soften your belly out of the center. Pulling those shoulders up, back, and down. Kind of a very vulnerable thing here. Breathe into it. Together, and we'll take the right one into your chest and squeeze. And the left one into your chest and squeeze. Okay, let's stand up. Stand in front of your chair, feet facing you. And we'll come into mountain here in our hips and our center and our shoulders. Reach down through your arms and fingertips. On your belly and easy knees. Extended mountain pose with arms up next to your ears, reaching up to your fingertips and down through your feet. Next time you exhale, mountain Hasta Padasana. Your fingertips and down to your feet. Open your belly and close the arms out and down. Last time, out and up. Good stretch. Bring the hands together behind your back. Interlace them and draw the shoulders down and back. Looking to squeeze the shoulder blades through. Putting your chest, see if you can play with those, straightening your arms a bit and drawing your fingers away from the body. Easy knees. Use the upper, the arms out in front, fingers rest. Pull it out and down. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Play with those elbows. Fingers away. Inhale, hands up. Raise your and rest. The direction, right? We have this kind of go-to release. It's such a deep groove in our brain that it's almost really tough to face the opposite direction. So go ahead and we'll try it. Do it on the front. So releasing the opposite way. Stepping out and inhale. And exhale it out and down. Inhale it. See if you can interlace it. Opposite way. Straighten those elbows. Squeeze your shoulder. And play with the idea of drawing your fingers away. Opposite way. Little love. Right? Okay, let's stand and mount it in front of our chair and we'll do a forward bend. So just easy forward bend, starting with an inhale. As you exhale, move from your just for the forward bend, your head bend or not. Inhale into straight arms, so half forward bend, nice flat. Straight knees for half forward bend. Next time, exhale, come forward again. And let your head bend, you will just yes and no. Yes. No. Inhale, straight arms, flat back. Next time, bend those knees. And from there, knees and press your feet to stand. Nice breath here. Up. And exhaling out. And exhale. Last one. That was a forward bend. Let's try a back bend. Always shoulders up, back, and down, and your hands on your thumbs in the back, and the fingers in the front. As you inhale, lift up to the crown of your head, lift your heart, and hold and breathe. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together. More of a lifting through your heart than through your head. You inhale, back and forward. They did this study at university years ago that showed skeletal decline in the back and the spine. And out of that study came some knowledge that says that anybody over 55 should not be compressing your cervical spine. And the way we do that is we look up and I can lift up to the crown of my head and then look up, but there's still that compression. And when you're over 55, you're dealing with a spinal column that's aged. So it's not good practice to look up and compress your spine, even if you don't have neck issues. Better to lift your chin just so you can extend muscles, and that's it. Always keeping your chin in line with your chin. Let's try to be mindful of that as we move into a back bend. We're looking to extend up through the spine, create lots of space between the columns. Take the shoulders up, down, and back. Hands on your hips, lift your heart. Not necessarily your head. Soften your knees. And exhale. Shoulders up, back, and down. Hands on your hip. Lift your heart and lift your chin. Until you feel that extension and let it go. Easy knees. And release the back. Bend. Good counter to a back bend. We'll start with a breath. Exhale and move. Ease down into your you have to let go of the head. You can't. It's a matter of trust. Forward again. Straight arms, straight legs. And exhale. Next time you inhale, you bend the knee. We'll take our hands on our thighs and press your feet in. Back. I'm going to turn my chair around. You might not need it, but it'll be there. Move into a chair pose. A chair pose, anything standing always starts in mountain. We'll use our arms to inhale them out and up. Right here at shoulder height. I like to open my fingers, have the space between, and on the exhale, you can sit, imaginary chair. Now, what tends to happen is it's easier on the legs to be forward. See if you can put the weight in your heels. Use the breath. Feel the arms down. Feel the arms up. Exhale on the chair. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale them down. Last one. Inhale them up. Sit in your imaginary chair. Legs. Exhale the arms down. Chair pose is builds strength, legs, the abdomen, brings us lots of heat and good energy. Let's do a downward dog. In that mountain pose. Reach for the chair and rock yourself away. Extend those arms, nice straight legs. And you're ready to inhale, lift the chest. And walk into the mountain. Right again, beginning with a breath. Hands on your chair, walk straight. We hold as long. Breathe in and lift it up. And down. Nice and full, let it up. My chair back on my mat here. We're going to stand to the side of this chair. This is facing you, and we're going to stand to the side. Yoga for the brain. So we're not all on the same side, so I'll be mindful of that. So we begin in our mountain pose, and then we're going to open the nice and wide. Shoulders up, down, squeeze just to open the chest. And these can be soft. Never really locked. Okay, we'll ease into this triangle pose. With our right hand, we'll bring it right down to your right thigh. Right up next to your ear, and we're gonna move into a triangle. Now really engage those legs nice and strong. Inhale it up, and exhale. Allow that hand to just glide down the thigh. Inhale it up, exhale, glide. Use your breath for this. Feel further the knees. Inhale the left arm down. Go to the other side. So left hand next to your left thigh, right arm right up next to your ear. Use the in-breath to reach and stretch, and exhale to open. Imagine you're a flower between the pages of a book. You're nice and flat, forward or back. Nice and open. Feel it. And stretch and release that right arm. Shoulders back and down. We'll hold for a breath. Nose nice and wide again. Standing to the side of your chair. We'll open the feet nice and wide, and we're going to pivot on one heel, so the foot closest to your chair. We're going to pivot on the heel and point the toes forward. It looks pretty good. Chair should be somewhat close to you, so the foot would be right under the chair. So notice your knee here. You have tight hips, sometimes it can, the knee can overcompensate. So if you need to just adjust yourself, do whatever you need to do. And then the torso stays forward. Now the other foot, farthest away from the chair, we're going to bring those toes halfway in. Okay, it's almost like a warrior pose, very similar to a warrior pose, but it's a triangle. Let's inhale the arms right up shoulder height. And as you exhale, press your hip away. Leg nice and straight. Reach down to the top of the chair. From the torso forward, not going down like that. We're staying flat like the pages of a book. Beautiful. Open chest. You feel like you can reach your fingertips, the seat of the chair. Try. Breathe. Bend the forward knee. Take the hand from the chair up to your thigh. And release. How did we do? I did great. Okay, let's do a warrior. So, walk the feet together. And we'll try it again. So open your feet nice and wide. Foot next to the chair, we're going to pivot the toes under. Foot farthest away, we're going to pivot the toes halfway in. And your knees feel grounded. Should feel, your center should not feel back, hugged on, right? Torso is forward. Beautiful. Inhale those arms up at shoulder height. This time we're going to exhale and bend the forward knee. I have to move my chair for this one. Bend the forward knee. You inhale, straighten the legs and the arms. Warrior pose. Draw the toes forward and then. Now for you, you can either turn around or move your chair. Standing next to the seat of my chair. Begin by opening your feet nice and wide. I know it's tricky. You're doing great. So the foot that's closest to the chair, I'm going to pivot on the heel, point the toes forward. Foot that's farthest away, torso stays forward. Inhale the arms at the shoulder height and press the opposite hip away. Engage the legs and reach to the top of the chair. Inline your chest. See if you can release and reach to the seat of the chair. Engage those legs. Yes. Next time you exhale, bend the knee. Draw the hand, chair to the side. And release the arm. Pivot the feet forward and walk them together. One more to go. Your feet nice and wide. Foot under the chair, put the toes forward. Foot away from the chair, put the toes halfway in. Pull yourself grounded here. Knees and hips should be comfortable. We're going to inhale up. Those arms at shoulder height. Exhale and bend the forward knee. So the arms can stay up. Just this time, you that's bending. Oh, it's beautiful. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, the arms down. Toes are looking forward and then walk them together. Do a little march. A little kick. Okay. I'm going to move my chair. You can just turn so that you're facing your chair. Get ready for a forward bend. Bring it all down. Standing. Shoulders. Out. Up. As you exhale, wide, easy. Take a moment to breathe and release here. Lower back. Next time, inhale, press into straight arms, forward bend, strong release. Then exhale, forward bend again. Nod, yes. Inhale, the arms nice and straight. Put them in. Hands from the chair to the thighs and press your out. And come down and your time. Okay, hands and knees. Setting up your hands and your knees, our shoulders and your hips. And release, and then we'll into the cat and the cow. Remember this one? Oh, the heart lifts and the spine sinks down in. The cat fine round the head hair. Breathing in and out. And on your next exhale, see if you can press your body back to your heels and stretch. The arms can be out in front or alongside. Or under your shoulders. If you'd like to, you can take a moment to release your mask. I've decided that I isn't as much fun with a mask on. I hate to be negative, but it can feel like a little difficult to breathe. So give yourself a break and just slip down your mask and breathe. And when you're ready, come back. The hands in. And let's extend that right leg. Come up onto the ball of your right foot and just press through the heel. And release and extend the left leg through the heel. Getting a nice pose on the mat. Okay. So the right leg, we're going to extend it away. Point the toes away. Imagine you're trying to touch something just behind you, maybe just reach. Then draw the knee towards your nose. Stretch it away. And 2 more times. Knee towards your nose. Stretch it out. And release the knee to the mat. The other side, just stretch that way. Point your toes. And knee towards your nose. Send it away. Let's do it 2 more times. And last one. Release the knee under. We'll press back into child's pose. Feel free to slip off your mask and give yourself a break. Coming out of the child's pose. Come back, hands and knees. And lift up into the high kneel. Wardrobe adjusting here. Okay, so a little space between the knees. Press your hips forward a bit. Down and back, and hips forward with your heart. Again, we're just lifting the chin. Not enough to feel an extension here. Not all the way up. Just a little shoulders up, back, and down. And then take the hands to your hips. This time my thumbs are in front. Fingers are in the back. The camel pose. Opening your heart, opening your hips. Inhale and come out, release the shoulders. Hold for a breath. Try again, so shoulders up, down, and back. Hands on your hips. This time, thumbs in the front and fingers in the back. Place. We'll come back down onto hero's pose. Or the sitting pose. Easy sitting pose. For some, not so easy, right? Okay. Stretch those legs out in front. Those legs a little shake. Belly in here. This is a yoga pose. Now to look at you, it doesn't look like much is happening, but feel all the things that are happening. You're getting a stretch in the legs. You're using your abs. Maintain the posture. Your shoulders are up, back, and down. Your chest is open. There's a lot happening. We can appreciate it when we're here. So in the pose, Dandasana, which is essentially a seated mountain pose, your hands are to the floor. Bring the soles of our feet together. Easy cobbler's pose. Reach to your toes or ankles, shins. Let's not lose our nice tall spine. Draw those shoulders up, down, and back. This pose, the belly is soft. Over it. Knees together and we'll stretch. Let's bend the knees and come up onto the heels, and we'll give our thighs just a baby hug. We're going to move from here on our sides. I'm going to move on to my left side. Take your time. The side that's most visible, you have the most visibility. Okay. They have a couple of options. You could be up on your elbow. This might not be a good thing for you for your neck. So you could extend the arm away, rest your head. Some people put the elbow in front, and if it doesn't work for you, then skip it. Okay. Now the hand on top, so for me it's my right hand. I'm going to put it in front and it's stabilizer, right? Bend your knees and bring them up towards your chest. And we're just going to draw your hand to your knee and open and close the knees, feet together. Open and close the knees. Bev, that's probably not a good idea because you're not supporting. You're maintaining and trying to do this. I'm not sure it's gonna be okay. I just don't want you to hurt yourself. It's too much on the shoulder. Yeah. Then I wouldn't do it then. You could sit on your bottom and just open and close. Maintain that. Then the top leg is going to stretch down through the heel. And we're just going to bring it forward. Put a little bend in the knee here. You don't want to, right? And then knees together and stretch the top leg down through the heel and just lift up and down. Take a moment to notice your head and neck. If it's not comfortable, make an adjustment. You have a few options. And then knees bent side to side. Let's move on. Belly. To begin, we'll do the crocodile, right? And elbows and support your forehead on your fingers. Could make this an opportunity to split down your mat, breathe. Come up onto your regular. We're doing back bends today. The back bend, the Sphinx pose. For you here. Then make sure with an elbow directly over your shoulder, so not more out. One more in. You want them right under your shoulder, supporting the joints. Chin in your legs. In this pose, there's usually a lot of holding in your bottom. So notice if you're clenching, then up into your belly and into your shoulders. This is not and now, go to the side and rock your forehead to your fingers. Notice you're holding any tension in your jaw or your neck. And use your hands to gently help yourself. Side. I'm just going to move this way. Roll onto that other side. So you have some options here. Bend your knees. The arm can be outstretched under your head. You can bend the elbow in the front. Or try to hold your head with your hand. Just be mindful when you do this. You want a nice straight line. So you're not putting pressure on one side of your neck. The best you can. Okay. Bending the knees. Your opposite hand out in front for stability. And we're just going to open and close your knees. Right, feet are together. And open and close those knees. And then we're going to extend down through the top leg, press through the heel. And see if you can move it forward and back with a little bend in the knee, like a pendulum, back and forth. Bend in the knee. And then release knees on top of knees. Then we'll extend that top leg, press through the heel and lifting up, down, lift and lower. Check in with your head and your neck. Make sure you're comfortable there. And then drop knee to knee. Roll over onto our belly again. And we'll come into crocodile pose. Elbows out to the side. You're dropping your forehead to your fingers. When you're ready, we'll lift into Sphinx pose. Remember Sphinx coming up onto the elbows. Lots of space between your fingers. Elbows to your shoulder, joints support your joints. And just take a little inventory. Are you clenching your bottom? Are your legs tight? Belly and your shoulders. A great pose for breathing into your belly. And release the elbows out to the side. Again. Again. From here, simply roll onto one side. We're coming down onto our back. Take your time. Begin with your knees bent. Begin with those knees bent, and we'll just walk the feet to the edge of the mat. You can take turns walking knees to one side and the other. This is meant to feel good. So if it doesn't feel good, make those adjustments for yourself. Maybe you don't go too far each side. Then we'll draw the knees to the ceiling and one knee into your chest and stretch the other leg long. Now that outstretched leg, Let it relax. Rest it on your mat. Switch it up. The opposite knee to your chest and the other leg stretches long. And releasing the knee. Bring your feet to the floor as we sorry, my foot's bring your feet to the floor as we just set up ourselves for bend your knees, place your feet on the floor, lift your hips to the ceiling. Tuck your tailbone under and gently release your low back to the floor. Come up into your arms and shoulders and draw them up, back, and down. Opening your chest. See if you can extend those legs nice and straight. Draw your chin to your chest. Open the back of your neck. Draw your arms, palms facing up. Create some space between. And breathe into your belly. Asana can be the hardest pose to do. Especially if you're a doer. You don't always see the benefit of Shavasana. But in yoga, Shavasana is an opportunity for your body to kind of assimilate, that's a good word, assimilate the poses and the work that you did. Also an exercise in just being. Just breathing. Teach us how to release and relax. Soften your belly and each time you exhale, imagine that you're just letting go a little more. More faith. Create some small movement in your fingers and toes. hands and feet. Elbows. Take a moment to roll onto one side. We'll end in our easy sitting pose, which, if is not easy for you, there. Okay, shoulders back and down. Let's bring our hands together in front of our heart. Crown of your head. On an inhale, we'll reach those hands to our forehead, making the mind-body connection. And namaste. He honors the way you live. Right. That we want to get, we want. And at the same time, you come down, so. So, on your left, one is heavy. You can swallow it. And we're going to lift our chin. At the same time, lifting, we want to crunch. No, it's supposed to feel good. So flatten the blade, right? Shoulders up, back, and down, right? Nice flat back. Okay. A little exercise you can do here. The wall is great. When you're here, if you can get the like this bony ridge, feel that bony ridge right there?
Way down there?
Nope, here.
This one.
Yep, this is your occipital bone.
Okay. She knows all our bones.
Down. Step to the wall.
I'm not.
That's right. I can feel just your chin down a little more. Press that to the wall. Relax your shoulders. Try not to. Yeah. And then
Look nice.
No, I don't like to see it.
don't.
I'm all by myself. I think.
Bony ridge is what we want to connect with. And then now all the stress, but don't release the fold. Does it feel like?
Yeah. You too.
You have some neck issues? Okay.
Leave it there and don't stick it
Come out.
Yeah.
As your next time, you take that, you can mix that more.
I'm not opening. Like, I'm sure.
Is that a problem? Person. What do you do? That, and you stand. After about 6 weeks, you're able to make adjustments on your home. It takes about 6 weeks for your brain to identify areas. You can't do it, you have to do it. 6 weeks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, oh, I'm losing balance. Yeah.
It's a nice experience. I like
Yeah.
Well, I, hopefully,
Right.
the worst, correct it.
No.
I just want to be careful.
Right. You know, with your chin, feel, scratch and stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know. As you're not in pain or.
Doing that, it's just not a good idea.
Right. I'll tell you,
I don't mind that you were tripping. Oh,
I have neck issues.
yeah.
And I go to a chiropractor once a month so that he can keep my neck in line. And I don't even feel any pain, but I'll go there. The neck is so. And remember, you yeah. And you're happy with yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving.
It's going to be your next time. Oh, yeah. You wouldn't even do it.
Yeah, I have to get some recruiting for this class.
You're online.
Yeah.
You got it. All my kids do.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I don't know the question. I'm losing it. Well, I must do what it wants. Just has to be. That's all I say.
Oh, you did it all. Me too.
And so when we moved into the what we did, and then the rest of it was when we went to the father to build up the nest. It was I don't know, it's my fault.
Really?
Oh, it's fine. Right. I really love it. It was rock. You did. I always got it. It wasn't too long. We first.
Holy sand, right? Give me on Zoom. Got a few minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna head over to the fair after. Did I go to Salem last week? Where did I go last week? Good. I do. Oh, no, my daughter came to us last weekend. Yeah. Yep. She works in Salem with the dungeon. And then she works at a shop called Graham. They sell like stuff. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I think it's so hard. Were you a teacher, Janet? Oh. My sister teaches medicine. Yeah. Yeah. Now you have to have a master's after 5 years. You have to get your master's. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Now it's thousands of dollars. Yeah. Like special ed law? Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna go for purposes. Okay. I don't mind it. Okay. I think so. There's just two of us and you're way farther than 6 feet apart.
And you know what's on this about this mask?
That's okay. Right, yeah. Well, I guess it's better than nothing. Okay, good morning, Berlin seniors. Chair yoga. Here we go. Here we go. Have a seat in your chair and find your sit bones. Right, you got them. Plant your feet, ankles under knees, and take your shoulders up, back, and down. Lift up the crown of your head, nice tall spine. Nice big rolls, as big as you can make them. Oh yeah, we always have to go the other way. This is to round it out. So forward and down. Feels like more effort this way. Okay, then release the effort and draw your shoulders up to your ears and you'll add a little squeeze. And go down, again up to your ears and we'll add a little squeeze. And release them down. Last time. Draw them up, a little squeeze, and draw them as far as you can. Lots of space between your ears and your shoulders. So let's take the shoulders up, back, and down, and we'll squeeze the shoulder blades. Yeah. Definitely. Release, and we'll try it again. Up, down, and back, and squeeze. And release, and again. Okay, let's come to the edge of our chair. And we'll stretch the legs long. A little bend in your knee. Let's gently, on an exhale, we'll gently walk the hands down your thighs and reach to the ankles. Then as you start to breathe in, get up and back. So again, stretch them long. Nice deep breath in. And glide them down to your ankles. Then as you start to breathe in, go back and up, one last time. Nice deep breath, then walk them down. Inhale and up. Okay, feet on the floor. We'll do a little open close. Close. And then knees into your chest. First one, other. And then we'll stretch forward, right leg and add a reach. Try for a breath. And then as you inhale, reach it up and back to the other side. Stretch it out and add a reach. Hold it for a breath. And inhale it back and up. Good. Okay, let's stand up. I was thinking we could use the wall today. See if we can. Okay, so while we're put my mask on. Yeah. Yep. Okay, here we are against the wall. The wall is a great place to do yoga. So let's stand close to the wall and point your toes forward, and you want to feel grounded and safe. So we're just going to walk away from the wall. Easy knees, and this is a downward dog when your head comes between your elbows. This is an easy downward dog, but I don't want you to stay there. Let's inhale and walk it up, and exhale and walk it back. Inhale and walk it up, and exhale and walk it back. Make sure there's, yep, perfect. Okay, let's inhale it back up. And I'm going to turn my side to the wall. So there's about, I think this is about 6 inches. Okay. So let's bring the arm with the back of your hand to the wall. It's right on the wall, and we'll inhale it up and back, whatever you can do. Inhale it up. You can reach it back a little bit. And out and down. Yep. Keep it connected to the wall. Up. And back. Okay. So now reach down by your hip and place your hand on the wall. Like that. Yep. And release. Okay, let's do the other side. So I just don't want to bring my back. No. Let's bring the left back of your hand to the wall. Little space between your feet. So like, 2 inches. And then we'll inhale it up and back. And up and back. And one last time. And this time, release your arm, bring the palm of your hand to the wall, right down here near your hip. So it's behind you and in back of you. And just open the shoulder. I'm not going to press. You're just gonna open, breathe into it, under the shoulder, and release the effort and come back to face the wall. Okay. Place your hands directly under your shoulders, so not up too high or not up too low, but draw a line from your shoulder, your hand. And this is a cobra. This is a wall cobra. Open your fingers nice and wide, lots of space. And bring your chest towards the wall, chin down, and squeeze your shoulder blades. And then we're going to lift the back of your head. And then come to center. So use your breath, chest to the wall. Lift the back of your head, not your chin. The back of your head, and feel the connection of your body to the wall goes from your chest to your belly. You don't want to feel a crunching here either. So ease back. Feel that. So lift the back of the head. Coming into Cobra. Then coming out. Let's walk away into Dower Dog again. And you can lower your hands wherever you need them to be. So inhale to mountain, and then exhale, walk into downward dog. And walk into mountain. And exhale, walk into downward dog. Okay. Hold for a breath here. In mountain. And we're going to turn around and place your back against the wall. Do a little test. A little test. Okay. So you don't want your heels to be all the way against the wall, you'll fall forward. So a little space between the heels, right? Your heels are about, maybe, I don't know, this is about 3 inches away from the wall, and then you're just going to let your body come to the wall, right? Okay. Let's just relax against the wall. See if you can bring your head back. Bring your chin down, and that opens the back of your neck. Take your shoulders up, down, and back, and flatten them on the wall. Now notice where your head hits the wall. Notice where your shoulders hit the wall. And notice where your bottom hits the wall. And then release the effort and just relax. And then bring the head to the wall, the shoulders to the wall, and your bottom to the wall. Now notice where your head, your shoulders, and your bottom hit the wall. Easy knees. Let's take the shoulders up, down, and back. Drop your chin. Tuck your tailbone under and come back against the wall. It's a different spot for me. Is it a different spot for you? So notice you've really good posture here. Your shoulders are up, back, and down. Your chest is open, right? The back of your neck is not compressed. Nice and open. And your torso is long and your hips are centered. We're just tucking them under just a tiny bit. Notice this really nice posture, easy knees, and then release the effort. Notice how, yeah, it's just a guide. I mean, nobody's flat. We're not flat, right? And gravity is a constant force in our lives that just kind of, so this is kind of a nice way to see how you're doing. If you can get the back of your head to the wall, you're doing pretty well. Some people have that kind of a forward rolling here of the shoulders and can't maintain their head to the wall. So you're doing pretty good. Yeah. All right, so let's come to standing. Yeah, by the chair, always by the chair. And we'll stand behind the chair. Okay, so let's open our feet a little wider than hip width apart. With our hand on our hips, we'll just move side to side. We'll move the hips right and then hold for a breath. Left and then hold for a breath. Back and forth. Let's make this a circle. So we'll make our knees nice and easy as we roll the hips forward and back. On the opposite direction. After, we'll walk the feet into mountain. And the shoulders and the crown. Reach your fingertips to the floor. As you press your feet in. Release the effort and open your feet wider. And this time we'll kick your heel to the back wall. And I like to place my hands on my hips. And breathing. And coming back to center. This time we're going to touch with our toes. So point your right toe forward and just touch with your toe. Then we'll move to the left. Bend the leg. Then we'll try the heel. So right foot heel. Just, you have to bend the opposite knee in order to make this one happen. A little jig. No jigs for you. Yeah, that's hard. And back to the mountain pose. Okay, so let's do a downward facing dog in our chair. To do that, you stand behind the chair, a mountain pose. And then we'll walk ourselves through it. Then use the in-breath to lift up. Gently walking to the chair. And then use the exhale. Nice and slow. Inhaling into mountain. And exhaling downward. Let's inhale into mountain and we'll stay there. Let's turn the chair around. And we'll do a forward bend. Beginning in the mountain pose. Move forward from your knee here. Hands to the chair. You can feel like you have a lot of energy head. As you breathe in, straighten your arms, and this is the half of that. And then as you exhale, release the knees and release forward bend. Inhale, straight arms, and exhale, forward bend. Forward bend. We're going to bend the knees, take your hands onto your thighs, press into the floor. As you come to standing. Shoulders up. Okay. Let's take the arms out in front. And we'll inhale them all the way up. Beautiful. Pull them out and down. Easy knees again. Out and down, all the way up. And out and down. Hold this one for a while. The next time you exhale, out and down. This time we're going to go out to the side and up. Out and up. A little more on the shoulders. Exhaling out and down. Out and up. And exhaling out and down. One last like that. And out and down. Shoulder. Yes, they do. Your shoulders know what to do. Your body knows what to do. It's pretty. Yes, we do. The mind takes over. Okay. Let's take the arms out to the side and up. And let your right hand take the wrist of your left hand. Press it up. Press it open to the ceiling. Then we'll inhale and exhale. Inhale up. And release those arms out and down, lower your shoulders. Okay. Out and up. And right hand takes the wrist of your left hand. Press your heel, the heel of your hand touch the ceiling. And we'll stretch it out. And release. And like that, out and up. Left hand take the wrist of your right. Pressing the palm of your hand. Exhale it over. Go in the direction of your palm. Yep. Up and exhale out and down. One last time, out and up. Let your left hand take the wrist of your right, pressing up to the palm of your hand and follow your fingers. And release out and down. Pull those shoulders. Okay, let's go back to seated. Right. Go back to seated, and we'll do some poses here. Sitting up nice and straight and tall. Let's the shoulders down, arms by your side. Press your feet into the floor. We're in the seated mountain pose, right? So we'll inhale the arms out and up. We're standing. And exhale them up and down. Inhale out and up. And exhale out and down. One last time. Out. And out. Shoulders up, back, and down. This time, inhale out and up. And exhale out and down. Again, inhale out and exhale out. And last one. And we'll hold, interlace our points. Exhale, release the fingers out. The hands are shake. Hands are shake. The edge of our chin. We'll do a seated Dower Dog, which looks like this. Beginning with the legs. Out. Heel. Little bump in the knee. In by keeping feeling them up, palms forward here. So shoulder with the heart, we're going to keep our head aligned with our arms. So not the arms without the head. And we're going to bring our chest forward just inches. Inhale it up and exhale it out and forward. Just gotta keep it moving. So extend the legs, shoulders up, back, and down. Inhaling them out and up, palms forward, and exhaling just inches. Arms in line. And exhale it out. And feet on the floor. Just one. Stretch those legs forward. Up, back, and down. Inhaling out and up. Arms forward. Head in line with arms. And coming forward just inches. Pull it back. Feet on the floor. Hold for a breath. And we'll take one knee into your chest and give it a hug. Come on to the balls of your feet. And then just roll out to the baby toe, to the big toe. Baby toe. Flat, come up onto the heel and lift your toes. Again, we'll just roll to the outside. Sit up nice and straight and tall, and we'll walk the feet together. Side and walk them together. Wide and walk them together. One last time. We'll walk them wide and keep them wide. Bring the elbows down here to the thigh. Elbows right hanging out. Your knees can be down at the floor. So be mindful if you have shoulder issues, Dave. Yeah, so shoulders and neck, just make sure you're keeping your neck long. And we're just going to take turns from the shoulder to the center. But be mindful that the knees and the feet, the thighs stay down. No moving knees. And we're just going to see how the torso turns. Shoulder. Leave with the shoulder. The shoulder to the center and then the other. We'll turn the torso and back to the center. And let's place the heels of your hands where your shoulders, elbows were, and we'll walk together. For a breath in between. We'll try another one. So walk through the thigh, elbows, come down onto your thighs, and your chest comes forward. This time we're going to press your chest forward, like the cat in the cow, right? So the cow, your chest comes forward and the spine sinks down in. Try not to lift the chin too high. And then we're going to exhale and round. Toes always stay connected to the thighs. We're going to inhale with the heart. Then exhale and round. Inhale, heart, and exhale and round. Once more. And with the heart. And exhale and round. And place the hands where your elbows were, and we'll walk the feet together. And give yourself a nice little hug. Knee a nice little hug. And a little hug. Do it again. Okay. Let's stretch forward this right leg, and then we'll add a reach. Slow, coming back and up, and then go to the other side, stretch it out and add a reach. Back and floor. Up onto the balls of your feet, and we'll roll out to the pinky and back to the big toe. Floor and up on your heels, we'll roll. On the floor, we'll bring the soles of our feet together. Straight and shoulders up down. Soften your belly. Breath in here. knees together, and we'll stretch the right one away. And opposite leg. Okay, let's give our legs and our hips a little break, and we'll go back and work on the shoulders. Back and down, and we'll take the arms out to the side and give yourself a nice big hug. Side to side, sit bone to sit bone. And then the center and right into the left. Okay. Come back into our chair. Arms up to the side. Press to the heels of your hands, and we'll press. There, just quite out of your reach. Try to touch it. Then drop your fingers down, come back towards you. Press to the heels of your hands. Press and drop your fingers down, a little under, and last one. A little shake. Arms up to the side. Big hug, opposite arm up front. Remember, sit bone to sit bone. And one side and the other. And release. Arms up to the side and press. Round and under. Round and under, and last one. You want to shake the hands and shake. The arms out to the side in your palms. Press up to the ceiling, bend your elbows and fingers. We'll start by doing the elbows together. Try to keep your head and neck nice and long. We'll inhale and open. And exhale and close. See if we can put the head in a little pocket there. Inhale and open. And exhale and close. Inhale and open. And exhale. And arms out to the side, and we'll drop. Give them a shake. Side, turn your palms off the bent elbows. This time we're going to drop the elbows down. Well, and then up again. Your breath. Inhale them up and exhale down. Shake. And last one. Arms up, fingers. Kind of do a circle towards the back. These circles are moving towards the back. And I like to make them a little bigger each time. Bigger each time. Then release. Relax, give it a shake. Last one. Up, fingers on your shoulders. This time the little circles are forward. Try and get a little bigger. So they're as big as you can make them. And then release the arms. A little shake. Take the hands. Do something. Can't neglect the hands, especially where it's getting so cold. I feel the temperature in my hands. Yeah. How about when you clean? You would love to clean? Like I can't. Yeah, I need to start. And interlace your fingers and we'll press them forward. Press. See if you can switch it. So opposite thumb on top and we'll press. It is. And we'll play the piano. Back to the center. Turn your palms up and we'll make fists. Thumb side to look up. Make some little circles. Direction. Then we'll draw the fingers down so your thumbs are looking at each other. Then we a small movement like this, side to side. So we show you the inside of our fist and then show yourself. Somebody else. That's one. Shake. Just give your palm side of your thumb. Then press the base of your finger, thumb. There's the base of your finger with your thumb. And we'll swipe the thumb from side to side. Easier just to swipe side. Painting the base of your fingers. Okay, and sign language 1 and 2 and 3. 3's tricky. Then 4, really stretch. 5, 6, really draw it on so you can do the flip motion. 7, 8, 9. Okay. And again, 1, 2, tricky 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do something for the head and neck. We had conversations in the first class about the neck. As we get older, bones get, a little more brittle. I mean, it's just a fact of life. We need to be mindful of the way that we move our neck. Most people over 55, their neck can be tight. We tend to be forward with our shoulders and forward with our head, which kind of creates. So if you're over 55, it's not recommended that you press the back of your neck like these kind of head things. In yoga, there's a lot of, things that compress the back of the neck. It's not like you can't do it, just want. Okay, so bring your chin back over on the top of your shoulder, so not forward. Shoulders down and back, and press through the back of your head. So like we have this bony ridge there. If you imagine pressing back through that bony ridge, your head sets on top of your shoulders, right? So with that, and then release the effort so you're not holding tight. And we'll take the right hand and reach all the way over to the left side of your head and just draw your right ear to your right shoulder. You're not weighting the head with your arm, just guiding it. And this whole left side, feel that? Now, with by putting the arm up to the side. So see how that feels. So you're gentle open, and then a gentle stretch. And release the arm. Notice the head. And again, we'll take the left hand to the right side of your head and gently guide this left hand towards your left shoulder. And we'll kind of an opening, and we'll add to it by lifting the right arm. Then release the arms and release the head. So let's just move your head. Usually, the pops and clicks are there for most of us. I should assume that everybody feels the pops and clicks. And then we'll bring your chin down to your chest. So you're opening the back of the neck. Feel that? And so with your chin pressed towards your chest, it's not a real tight press. It's just kind of an opening of the back. I'm going to roll the head to the right. That looks like this. Roll it over. So now you're right hanging over. And I'm going to roll my chin back to my chest and roll it to the other side. So roll it open. Now my left ear is hovering over my left shoulder. Roll it back to the side. Then gently. Lift the chin just until you feel a nice stretch here. And then bring the chin down. Press it all the way down to your chest. And then lift the head. And again, make sure you don't have forward head carry. That's okay. And no tension or tightening. It will just shoulders, lots of space between your shoulders and your ears. And look forward and then to the left, and shoulders down. Forward and to the right. Forward and to the right. And come to the side. That feels good. Okay, let's come to the edge of our chair. How are we doing? We get about 4 minutes. So for our hips, we'll bring the ankles and heels together, and we'll cross the legs. So this is my right thigh over my left. And your hands on your knees, sit up nice and straight and tall. Bring your belly down to your chin down to your chest. Inhale up and release. Feet together, knees together. Left thigh cross. Straight and tall. Exhale. Bring the belly forward to your thigh. Inhale, loose it, nice and straight. Feet on the floor. Let's sit back in our chair and we'll just do a relaxation. Sitting up nice and straight. Just up, down, and back. Let's take the hands on our thighs facing up and really let go of the muscles in your arms. Soft. Just deep breath in if you'd like to. And now down through your neck and shoulders. Now through your chest, abdomen. Feel your sit bones grounded into your chair, and because they are safe and grounded, allow the weight of your torso to settle in to your hips. Or hips, your knees. See if you can let the muscles, hamstrings, glutes. Then from your knees to your ankles, shins, and calves. And your hands and your feet. Softening the fingers, toes. Draw a breath in, fill your belly with breath. As you let go of the breath, settle into your chair. When you're ready, start to make some small movements, fingers and toes. Press the ankles, elbows and knees, thighs. Bring our hands together in namaste and your big thumbs and your heart. As you draw your breath in, bring your thumbs to your forehead, making that in your mind, your heart, your eyes. Over the bow. Namaste. Enjoy your Saturday.